Third Phase Moon, Blake Cousins. We're doing it again, and it's my pleasure to be with you this afternoon. We are broadcasting live, and our subject today is who really built the pyramids? That's the big mystery, isn't it? How old are these things? How long has this kind of technology been around? Well, that's what we're inviting the public today. You could call in, share your information in regards to your knowledge of the pyramids. I know they've been built all around the world. Is there a coincidence? Is there some kind of knowledge out there that basically represents the technology? And we want to find out. Let me give you the number, and we're going to be watching right here at Third Phase of Moon a short documentary that we made a few months ago, and I want you guys to check it out. And then afterwards, we're going to open up the phone lines. There's the phone number. It's 347-934-0378. When you call in, we want to hear all about the information you think you know about pyramids. What's the big mystery? Who built these things? All right, now let's get to it. Stand by, everybody. This is Third Phase Moon Radio, and we're doing it live, and that's the phone number to call in. It's going to be quite an exciting ride. We're going to do it right now. Hang on. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up Egypt. We're live. We're just working this out real quick. Here we go. We want to get your opinions of what you think, who built the pyramids. We're taking live phone calls.
Was found recently that's said to be over 3,700 years old and dating back to the 13th dynasty. The head of the Egyptian antiquity, Mohammed Afifi, revealed that the pyramid was discovered 40 miles south of Cairo. All that remains is the inner structure of the pyramid, including a corridor and other remains, including blocks showing the interior design of the pyramid and the remnants of a causeway. Now, there have been countless theories on how the pyramids were constructed, from slave labor to floating blocks using sound and even water, and the speculation that extraterrestrials may have had a hand in helping out the humans construct these monumental creations. But a new theory has emerged. One that can't account for every mystery that comes with the pyramid and how it was constructed. A theory so simple that archaeologists simply overlooked it. The theory states, in its most basic form, that the pyramids are not full pyramids but are in fact built over the top of pre-existing earth mounds. So what makes this theory better than any other? Well, it's the ability to answer these questions that we've had about the pyramid. Like, first off, when you enter inside the pyramid through the tunnel of Al-Mahmud, created in the year 1819 AD, you'll notice something that very few people pay attention to. And the fact that even Eric von Däniken made a note of this but was unable to put two and two together. Now, if you look at this pyramid closely from within, it looks like you're climbing straight into a direct rock. Rock attached to the earth. It's not cut into square blocks or any other shape. As a matter of fact, it appears to be pure earth. Now, if one was to take a look around Egypt, if you're by the Giza Plateau, you would think that there's not many mountains around, but that wouldn't be true. The Black Desert has many mountains. But an interesting fact that there are already middle-shaped, pre-existing pyramids that they've covered in the durable black stone. And this black stone is the same stone that is found around the perimeter base of the Great Pyramid. Now, we can also reference other pyramids like Abu Rawash. You can see inside of the pyramid, and if you look at the walls, you notice that they're not blocks stacked together, they're nothing but living earth, nothing but carved earth, and this incredible structure from ancient times is almost always overlooked by tourists and archaeology alike. It sits alone by itself, begging for us to discover its secrets. Now, let's consider this. If you had an already existing mound and you could cut out the inside of it into blocks, then reposition the same blocks to help case the outside of the pyramid, it would save you time, man, hours, and our pyramid would already be completed. So this is where it gets kind of crazy. So when you give a time frame of the Great Pyramid being built within 20 years, well, this one theory that actually is able to answer the question, because most of the pyramids would have already been built by Earth itself, and were simply, in its case, 20 years, definitely plausible in the theory. And there's speculation that these pyramids were built from top down, which doesn't make any sense, but it does appear already being built on a pre-existing earth mound. Just take a look at some of these other pyramids found in Egypt. If you're wondering about the correlation with Ryan's Belt, well, the problem with that is that the same correlation can be found numerous of times. The Black Desert, where middle-shaped mountains exist. Well, consider how much easier it would be if we didn't have to lift the blocks up the pyramid, creating a big ramp or levelers, pulleys, or any of that stuff, because the blocks are already on top. You simply cut them out of the middle and repurpose them on the outside. And then there's an argument that the Great Pyramid is in the exact center of Earth, the landmass. Well, unfortunately, this common misconception has been calculated, and the exact center of Earth's landmass is not the Great Pyramid. Unfortunately, in fact, it's about 1,000 miles away. The exact center of Earth, the landmass, which today lies directly in the country of Turkey. Well, let me know, do you think, did the ancient Egyptians build their incredible monuments on top of pre-existing mounds? Does this new theory change the history books? The ancient pyramids in Egypt have been standing for an estimated 4,500 years, which makes them relics of a time long past, with little to no information directly passed down from that culture available today. Part of the reason for our ignorance of what made the Egyptian people so great is that the Library of Alexandria, not only the largest repository of scrolls and books available in Egypt at the time, but what was estimated to be the largest collection of written information in one place in history. Furthermore, no one really knows who burned down the Great Library. There only exist various theories and guesses. The most common suspect in modern teachings of history is that it was Julius Caesar himself who had started the fires, but other scholars place the blame on other figures in history, such as Edward Gibbons, a bishop to Gregory, with all the accusers themselves having problems with the accused, either personally or as a matter of religion, which makes the accusations questionable at best. Unfortunately, there is little to no chance that in the modern age we'll be able to fully unearth the details about the burning and overall loss of the Library of Alexandria. It is because of all the loss of literature that the modern day scientists have no idea why thermal scans are showing of what appears to be a heat image from deep inside the ancient limestone structure of the Egyptian pyramids. As you can see in this image, there are red heat signatures coming from somewhere inside of the pyramid in the form of heating various bricks in the rows. Unfortunately, it isn't easy to gain access to inside any of these pyramids, even if it was for the pursuit of knowledge. It isn't just one pyramid either. Various pyramids are showing these strange heat signatures, including the largest known pyramid in Giza. Well, to rule out one simple solution, such as the sun heating the stones naturally in the middle of the day, or stones cooling down quicker than others during the night, thermal images scans were taken of various stones of the pyramid at 4 different times of the day. Now, researchers are operating under the assumption that the thermal images are showing what is some kind of passageway leading to a large room that is heating up. Furthermore, other heat signature anomalies are detected in the upper half of the pyramid that the experts say need to be investigated further. Well, because this is still an ongoing investigation, there are no official word on what was causing this mysterious heat, and because entering the sacred pyramids is still a hot political topic in Egypt, it may be a long time until anybody is able to personally investigate, and it'll likely be a long time until someone does. Not to mention, there is a very likely chance of activating traps and hazards still waiting to take lives inside those ancient burial grounds set by the original creators to keep looters out. Now, take a look at this. There have been booby traps in pyramids. Listen to this. Ancient Egyptian engineers would cover up the tomb floors with hematite powder, a sharp metallic dust designed to cause a slow and painful death to those who inhaled enough of it. And that stuff was quite the shelf life. When Dr. Zahi Hawass, the Egyptian real-life Indiana Jones, entered the Barahia Oasis tomb in 2001, his team found the sarcophagus booby-trapped with 8 inches of this stuff, forcing them to abandon their expedition until they could come back with hazmat suits and respirators. While it's fair to say there are probably no real mummy curses, although we don't know, it is legend that has been one of the most effective anti-Tomb Raider devices ever designed. And that legend got a huge boost when many members of the Howard Carter's 1923 King Tut expedition subsequently died from unusual causes. Another deterrent are labyrinths. With false rooms, secret doors, and miles of mazes, a prospective Tomb Raider was likely to get lost forever. Now get this, the Chinese did not mess around. While exploring Emperor Qin Shi Huang's tomb, they discovered numerous pressure plate crossbow traps carefully coated with a preservative called chromate, probably still working 2,000 years later. This is straight out of Indiana Jones. Ufologists around the world are claiming that pyramids throughout the planet are all showing anomalies of heat signatures. They believe that this could be a sign of upcoming events. Are these heat signatures trying to tell us, warn us about an upcoming event? Well, with the ongoing plan to discover new tombs and hidden burial chambers, the project uses thermal imaging technology on the pyramid, which found mysterious heat spots on the monuments. At the lower level of the Cheops Great Pyramid, they found an area of neighboring blocks that had a heat temperature gap far greater than would normally be expected for adjacent stones made with different qualities of limestone. With the ongoing plan to discover new tombs and hidden burial chambers, the project used thermal imaging technology on the pyramid, which found mysterious heat spots on the monuments. At the lower level of the Cheops Great Pyramid, they found an area of neighboring blocks that had a temperature gap far greater than would normally be expected from adjacent stones made with different qualities of limestone. Since air gaps don't hold heat as well as rock or sand, a difference in temperature could reveal information about the pyramid structure hidden beneath the surface. However, the team still aren't certain exactly what it is or why. I want to get your opinions from around the world, people. Leave your comments below. What is happening in Egypt and all around the world in regards to these pyramids showcasing anomalous heat signatures? Why now? What is the cause? Is this some kind of sign? Again, I want to hear your comments below because I got a feeling you've got some opinions. And if you've got something that you want to share, something exciting, did you capture a UFO on video? Reach out to us at Third Phase of Moon. My email is in the contact info below in the description. And don't forget, we're going to be holding our Friday night radio show. That's right, Friday night radio show and Monday. We do it live. We take your calls from around the world in regards to the UFO phenomenon happening right now. The number to call in is 347 934-0378. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone, Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.
That's right, guys. I want to hear what you think of what's the great mystery of the pyramids. Did you hear what we were talking about? I want to get your guys' opinions. And the phone number to call in right now, that's right, we're live. We're doing this live. It's 347-934-0378. We want to get your basically opinions of what you think's going on over there. Is there some kind of mystery that we have yet to discover? Well, that's what we want to find out right here at Third Phase of Moon, and we're going to be doing it. Stand by, everybody. It's going to get quite wild.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
All right, we got a few minutes, and we want to take your calls. What do you guys think? Were these pyramids built on natural forms? Were they basically constructed around a mountain that had a similarity and shape and form of a pyramid, and then they basically built on top of it, make their job a little easier? Or are these pyramids built from the ground up, straight from scratch, quarried in rocks from thousands of miles away to build these megalithic structures? Well, these are the questions we want to find out. Some people actually say that these pyramids are big batteries, major batteries to power up and create energy. There is some kind of anomaly within the pyramid, some kind of heat signature that's still yet to be explained. And many chambers that have yet to be discovered and explored, maybe they have already, and they're not sharing with us what exactly they have found. I'm sure there's been a lot of looting over the hundreds of years in the area, and a lot of collectors out there have secret archives of Egyptian artifacts that have yet to be revealed to the public. Now, this is something that needs to be talked about, and we're opening up the phone lines right now, and you could call in if you think you know what's the mystery behind the Great Pyramids. Well, now's the time to call in. We're doing it live, Third Phase of Moon Radio. Let's go to area code 808. We got somebody from Hawaii calling in. Welcome to the show.
Hi there. My name's Alan.
Hey, Adam. Welcome to Third Phase of Moon. So, are you on the Big Island, or are you on some neighboring island of ours?
Neighbor Island, I'm actually on Oahu.
All right. Hey, thanks for calling in.
Lived on the Big Island.
All right, cool. So you got any opinions of who or what built these pyramids? If you could speak up a little bit, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure. You know, I just saw that you guys were live, and I've been watching you for a few years now, and regarding the pyramids, I agree that they're battery sources just based on placement alone. I'm not too knowledgeable on the topic, but being from Hawaii, I actually had a story of seeing a craft land in Kalapana after the lava flow out there, and it was quite interesting.
What, in the 1980s during the Kalapana lava flow out
Yeah.
there? What'd you see?
Right afterward, a few years, maybe 3 years after the flow, I had lived in a little house out there that I bought. Coming from Oahu, I was pretty young and had an opportunity to buy something for $15,000. Took it off and lived off grid, and I was just, I was waking up one evening, and I looked out, and you can see the smoke from the flow hitting the water, and just based on the color of the lava coming down, it wasn't a heavy flow; it was a light flow. But the craft that I saw was amazing, and it wasn't a dream. It was just something that I was able to see. I just felt completely comatose, but it was about a mile. The size of the craft was. It was almost like it was right in front of me. It was that big, and I don't know what they do with the lava, or how they are incorporated, or why they seem to hang out around the lava. I don't know if they gather energy or whatnot, but that was my experience.
Well, I appreciate the call in, man, because I know that, sometimes these events with lava taking over towns or something, there's a lot of energy going on. Let's just put it that way. And I know recently, during the recent lava events over there in Leilani Estates, and we've been up close to it. We saw it up close and personal. People were saying that they're seeing strange lights in the skies over there. And I got a feeling there's something to it. There's some kind of correlation between them both. Weird weather, big event, whatever it may be. When something big's going down, UFOs are present. I appreciate the call in, man. We've got some more updates right here at Third Phase Moon. I was just made aware we got some new UFO videos coming into our Facebook. So we're going to get to that, everybody. Stand by for more updates. I'm sure these UFO videos, from what Brent's telling me, they're pretty good. So we got to get on it right now. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. Have that camera ready. And if you see something amazing, submit it to us right here at Third Phase Moon. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We'll see you again next time.